the Slumflowers said that there's a lot of women who, when she's talking about her experiences with men, or like how she feels towards men, or the things she observes about men in society, that they'll be like, well, you keep talking about it, so you're manifesting it. And she's like, is it manifestation or just not being a dumb bitch? Or like, is it just that I have a decent level of pattern recognition? And I back that 1,000,000% backing it. Because it is the most common cause of death for women, I think, at all. Right up there with stress, which is like literally because of the male-centered society that we live in that has made it fucking impossible for us to exist in this world. Yeah. Unfortunately. And, like, I get a lot of hate from people in my passing life where they're like, you just hate men. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I used to have to like defend myself and be like, I don't hate men. It's just that, no, I do hate men. I hate men because of what they do to us and what they don't do for us. And I hate men for hating me, for hating us. I hate men for what they have done to me. I hate men for what they have witnessed me go through and chose not to support me. I hate men for the danger that I feel running from my house to my fucking car in the morning because it's early hours of the morning and none of my neighbors are awake. And even if they were, I don't trust that in this society anyone would call any type of authority or leave their own home to save me if I yelled for help because a man was waiting for me the fuck outside, had been stalking me and learning the hours that I leave my house or whatever the fuck. I hate men for all of it. I hate men for the conditioning that I endured to shape me into a performer, to groom me into a fawn state queen, ultimately, where fawn state, if you don't know, is one of the fight, flight, freeze. There is fawn as well, which is like acceptance to survive. Fawn looks like when women are walking down the street alone and a group of guys starts catcalling them and they're like, thank you, yeah, thank you. Can I get your number? Yeah, I mean, no, I have a boyfriend. Like trying to be nice to save their life because they're scared. And that can go as far as an experience that I had where I was sexually assaulted and raped when I was in high school. And I remember after, and this was like really fucked up to talk about. This guy was a couple years older than me. I was in the beginning of my 10th grade year and we had a school project together. He was definitely 18. I was in a class for like AP whatever. It was like an advanced history sociology class. And he was like a very well-known football player. Now he's in the fucking NFL, of course. But he sexually assaulted and raped me. And he already had a child with another girl who was also older than me. And I was 15. So he was like texting me afterwards, kind of like normalizing it and just being like, oh yeah, like I was so good. And I remember being like, sorry, I wasn't expecting that. Like maybe it should have been better. And going back to school and being slut shamed by everybody because I fucked this guy non-consensually. And fawn is kind of like flirting back because you won't be protected if you stand your ground. And I definitely did not have any conversations at a young age about what consent looked like, or what non-consent looked like. And I also had been conditioned in such a way that I knew I wouldn't be protected for standing my ground or speaking up in truth, because I was a whistleblower my whole life and I would just continuously be punished for that. And I hate men for doing that to us. I hate men for objectifying us. I hate men because I've had to do so much work on myself to allow myself to feel like it might be safe for me to express my very naturally sensual art of dance. And I hate men for almost ruining that for me. I hate men for hunting us for sport, for fucking fun. I hate men for killing us and harming us on any old day just because they are mad, having feelings. I hate men for raping us. I hate men for playing the long game and performing for us to get us to trust them and think that they are safe, and then raping us and then killing us. I hate men for their weakness, to be honest. I hate them for being so weak that they can't sit with themselves. I hate men for using therapy terms to gaslight us. I hate men for acting victimized when women like me say we hate men. How many men have died from misandry, which is the opposite of misogyny? How many men have died at the hands of women because the culture is anti-male? Quickly tell me, because I don't know where the fuck. Right now, modern society, tell me when. I hate men for killing their daughters because they came out girls. I hate men for victimizing themselves, projecting their emotions onto us, wanting us to give them pussy and a mother all in one, while not protecting us, while not being emotionally available to us. I hate men for targeting younger women so that they can groom them and control them, so that they can profit off of the issues they know that these women have because their fathers are just like them. I hate men because men will see this video and be like, well, I wouldn't do that to you. I'm going to clip in the sunflower again. I wouldn't do that to you. Okay, but what are you doing actively to help women become safer in this society? To help other men be held accountable for gender-based violence, domestic violence, human trafficking, sexual violence against women, emotional abuse against women. What are you doing to help get rid of this red pill content that is tainting young boys into such a conservative mindset? Such a conservative mindset. More like women hating. Women should stay at home and raise the kids. What kids? I don't want no fucking kids with y'all. Also, can we talk about, like, why the fuck are y'all bringing kids into this world? This world? This one? This one where men are killing us for having daughters. Killing our daughters for being born women. Girls. This world where our daughters wouldn't have rights to their own bodies. And God forbid we have a queer child. Has no rights at all. I hate men for objectifying us for so many hundreds of years that we have figured out how to profit at least a little bit off of our sexuality and being objectified, and then turning it on us like we're sluts. For blaming strippers, sex workers, for seducing them out of their money when they've been consuming without our consent. Pornographic, nasty, non-consensual images and videos of us for hundreds of years. I mean, however long video's been out, media has been out. I hate men for pitting us against each other. I hate men for marrying little girls or grooming little girls from the time they're like 15, most times younger to be honest, but let's just be generous and call it 15, into marrying them at exactly 18 years old so that they can build a bitch. And at the end of the day, we don't hate men enough to start killing them back, as the Slimflower said. And lucky y'all. Lucky y'all.